Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
What happened to the Darkspawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
Uh, you mean from the tower?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned
Gosh.
were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
You mean Allistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Okay. Why does she want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Okay. I I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins with our elven mage, Idris. And we are here in, well, Morgan and Flemeth's cabin out in the wilds, as we have just been saved from a grave attack at the Tower of Ishal during the Battle of Ostagar. We've gotten some information that is pretty concerning, noting that basically the battle was a failure and the Darkspawn won. And as we saw, Taryn Logain fled the battle and basically failed to save us as he was supposed to do. Because we were going up to the tower to light the beacon and get him to attack, but he retreated instead. So that's very interesting. Although Idris here doesn't actually know that, he just knows what he saw last was basically getting shot, and he woke up here in this bed, being told by Morgan that her mother wishes to speak with us outside. However, I do kind of want to figure out a little bit more about what happened, so I imagine Idris would be a bit curious as to what the heck is going on, so let's talk to Morgan and see if we can't get some more information.
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
Yes, rise and shine and all that. The early bird gets the worm and all that. I'd like to ask you some questions, though, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Right, well, why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Well, that is comforting. Thanks a lot.
I am only being practical.
Fair enough. I can sympathize with that, being practical. It's not, you kind of have to, being a mage, don't you? Okay, so, are there any other survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Well, why did Taryn Logan abandon the king?
I do not know who this Logain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
Okay. So, how did she even manage to rescue us?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Fair enough. Alright, I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Okay. Oh, well, but first, yes, I'll go outside and talk to your mom, but first, we have a level up and we have some chests to look through. Settle their butte, so I don't think she's going to... I wonder if she'll say anything if we take it. No. So that's fine. Yeah, just just get saved by these two witches of the wild and proceed to loot their house. Oh, well, I can't open that one because it's locked, and we are a mage, not a rogue. We don't have lockpicking skill. However, we do have a level up here to take care of, so let's go ahead and take care of that now. Let's see. Can put some points into willpower or magic. Willpower is our mana pool, which is nice. So I think we would like to get some more mana pool. I'm going to just keep going on the willpower and magic for the most part, because Idris is going to be very, very purely a mage. Very strictly focused on the magical arts and stuff like that. Stealing requires 10 cunning. Pilfer small items from others, whether friendly or hostile, so long as they are not too alert. No, I don't think we're going to be doing that. Trap making could be interesting. Survival requires 10 cunning. The character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. This skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. Poisons. The character has survived the difficult learning process of making simple poisons and grenades. That could be useful. Mages can take more damage for an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. That could also be useful here. So I'm looking at either improved herbalism or the combat training. More potions might be more fitting with the Idris character in being more magically focused. I think he would be more attuned to taking potion training than combat training. So let's go ahead and do that, and we can unlock another spell. Got a paralysis glyph. What can we do here? Force fields. I don't have to take anything right now. I could just press play and be able to take this the spell point later. However, flame ballast, rock armor, the caster's skin becomes as hard as stone. Right, so that's just for the caster. So that can't be aimed at anybody else. And it's a sustained ability, so it takes a portion of our mana down as we sustain it. It's not bad. Caster stands erupt in a cone of lightning, damaging all targets in the area. Friendly fire possible. Ooh, what should we do? Heroic offense. I'm not entirely sure what spell I want to take just yet, so I think we're just going to keep the spell point for now and hit play, and we can figure all that stuff out later. Alright, so let's go ahead and get outside then and sort of see what's going on with Allistair and the Morrigan's mother.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Well, I'm sure glad I'm not. And, thanks to Morrigan's mother, from what I'm gathering.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I mean, yes, as a mage, it definitely has served me. So if you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, But your grief must come later, in the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Well, I mean, the land is hardly united thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Okay, this Archdemon. We've heard a lot about this Archdemon, but we don't really know too much about it from an in-character's perspective. We've heard little bits and bobs here and there, but then we need to find this Archdemon. What is this Archdemon exactly? I mean, what could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
Yeah, well
If
said.
Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
Well, you think the Jarl would believe us over the Terran? Really?
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
And say he doesn't help us. What then?
You have more at your disposal than merely old friends.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Well, I mean, we have the treaties. I guess that's what Grey Wardens do, right? But I surely doubt it'll be as easy as that.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the Blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I don't know if there's any ready about it, really. It's just, happy to be staying alive.
Come to think of it, that would be nice.
Well, don't expect me to do everything. There is, however, one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Well, personally, I think that's an interesting idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well. We shall take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand. Well, she won't come to harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I mean, well, I've been cloistered up in the Circle of Mages for, you know, the Circle Tower for most of my life. I could definitely use guidance and some, you know, advice and stuff. I prefer you to speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Well, not just that, but we need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Right. Well, I have some more questions before we leave.
I may have answers. Ask.
Have you ever been out? Tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
Fair
A
enough.
chantry. And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch.
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
So, what is this Darkspawn threat lurking in the wilds? How are we going to get past them?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Okay, fair enough. They're farther down in the forest.
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
I see. I understand. So, what exactly can you do? What kind of spells are you able to cast?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Never mind him. You don't have to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
Okay, I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Oh, right. So, now we need to go north. Well, I'm assuming... How much, can we explore this area? If at all. Or can we? I mean, this is just a little place here. I mean, we don't really need to go back inside the hut. Can we talk to her at all again?
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
I mean, that could be nice. But, you know what? No. You know, we should go.
Yes, you should. You have a whole lot of Darkspawn to get past before you sleep.
Well, that's reassuring, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, so there isn't really much to explore here anyway, so let's go ahead and get going then. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes, indeed. And so now we have the actual world map. And, you know, I mentioned it before, and just how I love the aesthetics of the UI in this game, and how it, you know, really emulates and is kind of diegetic in the sense that it looks like actual maps and books and stuff like that, and scrolls. And this map is one of those features that I really like, and that it looks like an actual map. It doesn't look like this digital, sleek, modern day thing that just is simple to look at and all that stuff like some modern games do. But we can only go to one place. Once the game opens up, we can go to quite a few different places, but the only place we can go right now is to Lothering, so let's head there. And this is a random encounter, or some kind of encounter. Some of them aren't necessarily random.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Okay, as I was saying, this might not be a random event so much as a dog. Is this a good doggy or bad doggy? Well. Oh. This isn't good. Oh boy, okay. Alright, what is going on here? Why can't I pause? Uh-oh. What is going on here? Okay. Oops. I opened up the command console on accident. That's my bad. Okay, so it's fine that I paused this, actually. As I was saying, I don't think this is a random event so much as a scripted one. You can get random events as you go through the world map, but sometimes, depending on the situation, there are actually like scripted ones that happen at certain times in the game. So let's take care of all this because I'm behind in getting this sorted out. All right, so we've got a bit of a circumstance on our hands. We have a dog that is helping us. Let's go ahead and, gosh, what's going to be the best here? Do one of those Mind Blast things. I don't have Death Siphon on. Let's go ahead and do Mind Blast. Alright, that's stunned all of them, pretty much. That's really, really nice. Let's go ahead and get a nice, what is this? Lightning. Friendly fire possible. Let's get the Alpha with the lightning. Let's see what Morgan has available for her. Let's see, we've got frost weapons. She can do potion making as well. She can also do lightning. Oh, and she can also do mind blast. Horror. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and have her do lightning to that one. And Allistair, if you could, I guess, do a shield pummel on, well, we want the Hurtlock Alpha. Do a shield pummel. Okay, now let's get back to Idris here. Perfect. Let's get her to do a Mind Blast now. Now everybody's stunned again. Perfect. And then let's get Idris to... Now, the Walking Bomb might be not great right now. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. Why not? Alright. Allistair isn't doing too well with his health. His health is pretty low right about now. I'd like for him to take one of these health bonuses and put on the shield defense. And then let's go ahead and get some lightning done. There we go. Although that really hurt us, we're going to need to take one of those. It's perfect. Okay. Now, hi there, doggy. He wags his tail happily and pants. Wait a second. I think this is the Mabari I helped cure back at Ostagar.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I mean... he can come, but he better make himself useful. I don't necessarily think that Idris wouldn't want to have a dog, but I also don't think that he would necessarily just want to give Allistair it. I think Idris would be the very reluctant dog owner that secretly loves the dog, but is very much like, oh, he can come, but he'd better make himself useful.
And yet we still have Allistair along.
Please enter a name for the dog. Okay, so, seeing as our mage character here is named Idris, I think there's only one name that would be suitable for the dog, and that is Elba, of course. So, going back to the inspiration for naming our character Idris, being the an old Let's Play that I watched and was a big fan of for Oblivion, his horse's name was Elba in that Let's Play, and I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to do that here in the game with the dog, the Mabari dog. I think the canon name, I think the name that everybody, that the Dragon Age community pretty much accepts is Darkspawn. I think that that's clearly the best one ever, but for this playthrough we're going with Elba. Okay, and we have a dog. Very nice. Alright. We can do some looting here as well. And that's about it. Ooh, elf root. Or death root, rather.
It will be done.
One of your party members has begun to genuinely like you and respect your leadership. Have they really? I haven't really done much, but which one would that be? Allistair... He's pretty much in the middle. Morgan is starting to kind of like me, I guess. +8 approval. Elba, I see. Elba has a very high affinity for me. I guess that makes sense. I do notice here that Allistair also has a level up, so let's go ahead and take care of that for him. I might boost some willpower, actually, because this gives him more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. And so, like, strength isn't just the only thing that a warrior needs. So let's go ahead, because we'll also want to be doing some stuff in Constitution eventually. He's got a pretty low Constitution. Maybe I should do that instead of the willpower right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and boost his Constitution. And I can level up his skills to Master Combat Training. Let's do that. And we got some talents, though. He's got a lot of tank-specific ones. Threatening, to draw aggro, precise striking. I don't think we're going to really have Allistair as a dual weapon or an archer. We'll probably keep him as a sort of weapon and shield, the sword and board character. Shield defense. While this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance that favors the shield. Taunt, disengage, perfect striking. Versus shield defense. Attack penalty is reduced, though. But does it give him survivability? Bonus to defense. Because we want him to... Our mages are going to be mainly our DPS. We want to be doing a lot of crowd control and damage with the mages. And with our tank really basically taking the attention away from them. So let's go ahead and do the shield defense. Okay, so, well, now that we did that, can we talk to
Do this, do that.
Allistair?
What do you need?
Okay, never mind. Alright then, well, it's taken care of pretty much everything, hasn't it? There's some elf fruit there. Return path? No, let's go ahead and take the elf fruit. Walk a bit further. And continue on, yes. Oh, nope. I did the wrong thing.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is
Yes.
that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You know, you should really listen to your friend here. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Bless your heart. You know, you're toll collectors then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Yes, it looks like it. It's about to be even more messy then, you know? So you're fixing the highway. I just don't see the evidence of that.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Ah,
You
yes.
shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Yes. Well, yeah, I'm not paying. Forget it.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Well, you really want to fight a mage?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. But we'll, let the toll go. Just this once.
You know what? If you're not going to attack us now, you're going to attack us later, and you're going to attack somebody else down the road, so I think it's time to test some spells.
Don't turn me into a toad! Ah!
Yes, this is fun. Perfect. Let's get you to cast something here. Go ahead and take some more out with the lightning. And let's get this guy with the walking bomb. Let's go ahead and take this out. Let's see what else we can do here. Paralysis Glyph? Let's go ahead and get these guys back. That didn't really seem to do much. Let's see, can we... Let's go ahead and get her to add the frost weapons. Oh, did that take that off? That should have. Let's go ahead and... So that took care of those two over there. Our Mind Blast isn't quite ready yet, but hers should be, so let's go ahead and use that. That missed. That's a big bummer. That's fine.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by? You're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
So then hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Fine, then you'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Or you can die. It's your choice.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Alright, that's... Fine. Fine with me.
Yes.
I'll do this over here, Winter's Grass. Ah, yes. Well, hopefully that'll teach more highwaymen to not mess with us.
It will be done.
Dead Templar, Knight's Locket. This golden locket bears within it a tiny painting of a pretty brown-haired young woman. It's impossible to tell who the woman might be, but whoever owned the locket was quite fond of her. And then the knight's note. Sir Henrik, a knight of Redcliffe. Okay. A fallen Templar. So the note would be... Oh, quest-related. That's probably where it should be. 318. A pinch of ashes. From a book of local myths? No, that's not it. Where would it be? Signs of the Chastened? Is it the right one? Notes. Note from Sir Henrik. Here it is. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genitivi by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genitivi holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genitivi lies. I've been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I'm amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No. It is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Henrik of Redcliffe. Alright, well, I guess we can do that. No big deal. Take all of those, and take the health poultice. Can we do any health poultice making? We can. Ah, we need more elf root. I see. This is fine, and what I should probably do, actually, is get some stuff equipped here for... Let's get some health poultices down onto the taskbar for Morrigan. And some lyrium potions as well. That should be nice. What is Spirit Balm exactly? Decreases user's resistance to spirit damage. Very nice, very nice. I keep forgetting what the button is to, like, do stuff while here. I'm trying to see if I can remember it. Let's go ahead and go to the options. Controls. Select party member, quick bar. Nope. Player controls. Nope. Menus, journal inventory, skills, K, spells and talents. Main menu, tactics. There might not really be one. While we're in battle. I thought there was for some reason. Oh well. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Okay. And in the crates as well. Lesser warmth bomb, trap trigger. I'll take all of those. Surely somebody at some point will be able to make traps that we pick up along the way.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Alright, just get to the point.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Okay, well, I mean, we need to hear some news before we can decide that, I'm imagining.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arliman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Right. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
So then why are you leaving it up to me? You're the senior member of the Grey Wardens here.
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arliman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Right. Do you have any thoughts, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Okay, right. Well... I'm not sure if any of this is a good idea.
I'm not sure I like any of it either, but we don't have a lot of choice in the matter.
Of course you have a choice. You could run and forget about it all. Let the Darkspawn do as they wish until other Grey Wardens come. If they come.
That's what you call a choice?
It may not be a good choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. We all choose our path, even when it seems there is only one direction we should go.
How enlightening. At any rate, I'll stay with you whatever you decide.
Alright, then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions if you like.
So, like, won't the Circle of Magi do what the Chantry just what the Chantry says? I'm not entirely, you know, comfortable going back there just yet. You know, considering the circumstances in which I left.
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tanlo Gain might have to say about it.
Okay. So, where would Logain be exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Right. You know, where do we find the Dalish elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there.
Alright, I don't really need any more directions. Well, I guess we should just go ahead and ask everything. And, just so that we know everything, and then we can make an informed decision on where to go from there. So, let's hear it, Allistair. Where are the elves?
We would need to
dwarves.
speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Right. And then this Arleman fellow?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Right.
Then you have a plan.
Well, not exactly, not yet, but now I know everything, and we can figure out what we're going to do next later.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.